From the information that you need to know, download. Hope I can do this in 90 seconds or less. Anyway, if you have troubleshooting for fiber, again, if you've got a splitter that's a legacy splitter, an older splitter, it's probably fused on the back end. In other words, you cannot take the cable off of it to measure your end cable from the CO or wherever back to the splitter. You can take a backside reading off the splitter if you have a, say, 32 splitter, 1 to 32. It's got an insertion loss roughly of about 18 dB, 17 dB. We'll go 17 dB. All right, you take that and take a port off the back, take a reading off the back. Say you get a 25 off the back side of it. That means you got a plus, a -8 going into the splitter. Okay, that's about marginal. It's about as long as you can go is about a -8 because you got 3 more dB to go on the line back towards where the customer's houses are. Signal traces off at about 27, 28, 29, somewhere along in there. So the way you look at that is that you say, okay, I've got minus, say, 25 coming out of the splitter. That means coming into the splitter, I should have a -8. Talk to your fiber guys, see if they can clean it up a bit and see if they can get you a -5, -4, -3, something like that going into the splitter. That should drop you to a -21, 22, 23, something like that. That's how you deal with a fused legacy splitter on troubleshooting it. Remember, you get the guys out in the field to do it first because that's changing out the splitter is your last option. Okay, and it's not a good option either because a legacy splitter, if they can't put one with if they have to go back with a legacy splitter, that means they've got to fuse the connection at the splitter again, and there's margin for error there and a chance that they're not going to have as good a connection as they did have. Once again, for legacy splitters, go to the back side of them, take a reading, use the insertion loss minus the insertion loss. That should give you what's going into the splitter. If it's unacceptable, have your fiber guys look for the problem out in the field between the CO and the splitter. From the we don't care about you, okay, boomer generation, you might need that for troubleshooting.